This next sequence, we're going to use something new in Google. We're going to take you from Marble Falls up the river using Google as an elevation view to give you a view of the height of things and the level of where the mountain is that we've got our lot at. And I think it's something kind of fun to try. We'll try to do this and see if I can fly us over the water, up to where the lot is. And we'll start here at the main bridge in Marble Falls. This is pretty tough to use, so we're going to start at Lake Marble Falls, which is right in the middle of Marble Falls proper. And we'll go from there. Right now we're going up Lake Marble Falls, hopefully. And we're moving up the lake as we speak. We're approaching the lower dam of Lake LBJ, which is controlling the water that runs down to Lake Travis. As we move up Lake Marble Falls, you'll see as we make a left-hand turn up here, you'll see the dam, which is the south end of Lake LBJ, and how they control the level in Lake LBJ. Here's the dam. Now to your left is the resort area of Lake LBJ called Horseshoe Bend, and this is the real expensive places to live if you want to buy lots on LBJ and the expensive places. Moving on up the lake now, we're coming into the main part of the lake. To the left side of this is again the more expensive resort type lots. There's lots in there up to towards $1 million. On the right side is subdivisions that are actually part of Marble Falls proper. Granite Shoals is a big subdivision to your right. We're moving on up the lake now. You can see that on the right hand side is the side that we'll be on. There's more subdivisions. Left there's also subdivisions and boat ramps and parks and you name it. They don't show. This is a subdivision we're looking at right here that we looked at yesterday called Deer Haven. Literally there's deer in the front yards of folks' houses as we drove by yesterday afternoon. We looked at one lot in there and it wasn't the view and everything that we got on the other subdivision. And it's an older subdivision back in there. We're still moving up the lake. I would say it's about 10 miles up from Marble Falls to where we have bought on the lake. And the lake kind of winds. It's like a wide river is what it really is. Now we're still moving north up the lake. Now you're starting to see Outlook Mountain on your left hand side. We'll turn it around here and there's a view of that marina that you saw and subdivision you saw right against the lake. And now you're looking directly at Outlook Mountain where our lot is at. You can see the yellow road moving up the mountain. That's the main 1431. We're off that road and then up the mountain a little bit. If you look close, we'll zoom in here in a second and show you this marina area that's in front of us. And then back there you're starting to see the stick pin again up the side of the mountain where our lot is. We're not very far up. Now we're going to go look at the lot from the other direction along the river and see what it looks like there. Again, I'm just kind of circling around the mountain and where the lot is. Again, we're looking from the lake into the lot. I'm going to try to turn this around a little bit and rotate around the lot. Not that easy in Google Earth to get this done, so we'll try it here and see what happens. Trying to move you so we can go fly up the road and get you a view from the other side of the mountain at Kingsland and how it would be to go down to that other marina from the lot and try to get you a little bit of a view from the lot itself. Here now I'm on the back side of the mountain looking towards the lake or from the lot, and I'm trying to zoom in over the lot right now, which isn't working too well. Okay, now I'm going up the road. Now there's that marina that's on the other side of the mountain to us, and I'm going to try to rotate around that and get us a view back towards the mountain. Okay, as we rotate now, there's the marina that goes underneath the road that has a protected boat launch and boat marina back in there. Now I'm rotating around, looking back towards the east or southeast at the mountain from the north side of the lake and the highway. And in other words, Lake Buchanan is just above us now as this Lake LBJ comes from its dam. And that's what we're going to try to go back to. This is the leg of Lake Buchanan that feeds that, and then here is Lake Buchanan up above, and that's what you're looking at there is Lake Buchanan. Now I'm coming down Lake Buchanan back towards the lot. You can see the stick pin, and now we're going over this mountain and then back towards Kingsland and where our lot sits right now. Yeah, we're coming back to that lot. We're over this mountain now, and now we're back down towards Kingsland. And again, you can see the stick pin on Lookout Mountain, and you're starting to fly over Kingsland now and back down towards the mountain where our lot is, and the bigger part of Lake LBJ after it feeds from Lake Buchanan down in there. It's a very controlled lake. That's why we wanted to be on it. It does not flood because they control the water level. And now this is a view a little bit lower, and now I'm going to zoom, I think, up here and down, back down now from the lot, back down the opposite direction we came up the first time, back into Granite Shoals, down through Lake LBJ again, heading back towards Marble Falls, where we started this this walk through, let's call it, or fly through. And here we are back at Horseshoe Bay and around Horseshoe Bend and back into Lake Marble Falls. And again, there's Meadow Lakes, which is a big subdivision in Marble Falls itself on Lake Marble Falls. And this is the town of Marble Falls here. So that pretty well ends the little fly through. I hope it gives you a little bit of a feel for the mountains around the hill country of Texas and where we're planning to put the house, and hopefully in the next year or so break ground on the house itself.